Welcome to the weekly recap of English news from Italy in Friuli Venezia Giulia. Friuli Venezia Giulia's waters rank among Italy's cleanest.
Friuli Venezia Giulia has ranked second in Italy for bathing water quality, according to new data from the National System for Environmental Protection. The region trails only Puglia and continues to maintain some of the country's cleanest coastal waters.
Cruise tourism is booming in Trieste, but is it a benefit for the city or a burden? Cruise ships are bringing record numbers of tourists to Trieste, but are they a boon for the city's economy or a burden to its streets and services?
Well, we've come on ship, and now we plan doing, well, we were going to go a guided walk to start with, and then we thought, no, we'll do it on our own. Take us time. And we just like the place. We just walked around and looked in shops, a couple of coffees. Now we're heading back.
What are plans for visiting Trieste?
Just wandering around and seeing what there is here. Like I say, we've been to the castle.
We've walked up quite a lot of stairs and we've seen a market and the water.
Cruise ships, do you think they bring benefits to the city?
Actually, I doubt they bring huge benefits to the city. I'm afraid the tourism they bring to the city is destroying the city because people come for a few hours. They don't leave anything to the city in many cases, and the city becomes polluted. It's really difficult to find parking spots in the town, so actually I don't find it beneficial for the city.
I believe that cruise ships and the harbor should be organized in a very precise way, not to impact the landscape, the city, and usual activities that the city is involved into.
I think that they generate over-tourism maybe, but they are for sure a benefit for the city on the other side.
One way they do, because you need to have the tourism and you have to have people to have a touristic city. But in the other way, it's like most of the cities in Italy and all over the world that they become really crowded and they get in too many people in one place. It's the thing that I really don't like. So,
but if you think for the economy of the region, it's quite important, according to my opinion. I don't know. There's a few thousands of tourists. They are, although maybe one day here on site, this means a lot, I suppose, for you and your country, or?
Trieste's local police mark 164 years of service as the officers push for reform.
Italy's local police force marked 164 years of service this weekend, a day after a national strike with a near total turnout in Friuli Venezia Giulia.
Una giornata importante in un momento delicato. Oggi non si può negare che sia un momento di festa per la polizia locale di Trieste, per questo compleanno importantissimo, ma è anche una festa che avviene il giorno dopo uno sciopero nazionale che ha avuto un'adesione altissima e che evidentemente mostra come questa riforma possa e debba essere ancora migliorata, perché se un corpo come quello di Trieste, che è al servizio dei cittadini da oltre 160 anni, manifesta un'adesione al 100% dei propri addetti in quella giornata, evidentemente c'è ancora qualcosa che non va, e penso sia compito della politica raccogliere quelle istanze e dare una risposta concreta a chi ogni giorno è un elemento, un pilastro fondamentale per la sicurezza nelle nostre comunità.
The birthday of our local police, I'm very proud to be here, to have the chance to hold this important role, and I thank every day who give me the possibility to hold this important role.
Trieste graduates lead the way in jobs and salaries.
The University of Trieste continues to rank among Italy's top-performing universities for graduate employment, according to the latest Alma Laurea report. Employment rates and salaries for both bachelor's and master's graduates exceed regional and national averages, while student satisfaction remains high.
Inside Laura Bassi, the Italy's ice-breaking research vessel.
In Trieste, the icebreaker Laura Bassi opened to visitors during the European Research Vessel Operators meeting. The 80-meter-long research ship supports scientific missions in the Arctic and Antarctica.
Laura Bassi is a research vessel that performs not only research but also logistics toward the Antarctic base, Italian base in Ross Sea on the southern pole, obviously. So I think it's a very curious vessel. So because we have a lot of equipment and a lot of technology inside, so people that visit the vessel can find a lot of interesting things, not only science related, but also related to the maritime activities and or to the destination where we are going, which are obviously there's always a little bit of adventure in it.
Sailing the Adriatic, one glass of history at a time.
A historic sailboat is retracing the ancient Adriatic wine routes of the Venetian Republic. The initiative, called Sulle Rotte della Malvasia, began in Chioggia and will end in Dubrovnik.
This is a very great journey that this battleship, I think this is the great name, and this crew here with me, to show the story of Malvasia grape, the story of a wine very different region by region, but here in Friuli Venezia Giulia, Malvasia is nearly an autochthon wine today, but we know that this isn't a grape only of our region, and we think that the best way to introduce a quality of wine to all the wine lovers is to speak about the story, the territories.
In Trieste turns 5, celebrating the stories that connect us.
Today, in Trieste turns 5. 5 years, thousands of stories, countless interviews and one mission, bringing Friuli Venezia Giulia to the world. What do you love about living in Friuli Venezia Giulia?
Actually, I don't know. I believe it is quite a variety of what life offers you here. You can vary from the city to the mountains to the seaside to the plains. I mean, it offers you a lot of variety. And not simply about the places and landscapes, but also on the matter of the people. You have multiple cultures that meet all together in a single area. We are at a crossroad between Slovenia, Austria, Italy. It is a marvelous place, I must say.
I love the quality of life, yes. The sea, the good food, fish. I love fish dishes, and I love cars and the possibility of stay in nature also.
I don't think in Trieste there's a lot for young people to party, to go somewhere and be safe. But it's still a good city. There's a lot of public place where you can study also. So I think it's great in that part, but for the fun part, there is some work to do. I lived also in Udine. They're more like set on the job, the career, you know. So it's cool for find a job, for grow in a career, but for everything else, it's not. What I really love now in Friuli Venezia Giulia, now I lived in Lignano, Sabbiadoro. And I think it's really cool for the young people, for the family, for the oldest people, for the elderly too, because there's a lot of options.
The wine, the food, the sea, if you live by the sea, but also the mountains like Dolomiti, best mountains, in the Alps at least. Yeah. And Triestino, best language in the world probably.
Thank you for being part of our journey.
A perfect summer preview as crowds descend on Friuli Venezia Giulia.
Where are you from and what are your plans for the weekend?
I'm from Latvia and for weekend work. I'm here for work as well. I'm flying for private jets and we just brought some passengers tomorrow, leaving empty to France. Actually, it's first time for me, so I already made a wish. I had always so many times in Trieste, just the airport, but now finally, wow, it's fantastic.
Nothing much. Well, today, Saturday, we're gonna just relax, get some ice cream here. And tomorrow, well, somebody's studying and somebody's working, so...
What are your plans for the weekend?
Now we stay together because he's a friend of mine. And now we go out. We are going to in our rooftop to do an aperitif. And stasera we will eat a pizza.
Well, I'm staying here in Trieste
and then headed to Slovenia for a few days after. So today Trieste, tomorrow Trieste, and then on Sunday evening we'll be in Slovenia. We're from France.
It's for the weekend. Where are you from?
So from Brazil. I'm here at Udine with my dad. We're living there. I think it's already 6 months, and now I'm not doing anything especially. I'm just passing here the weekend with my aunt.
Plans for the weekend?
We are going to rent a boat with some friends tomorrow, so we will enjoy the day tomorrow with our friends, and then I think we will go have some dinner outside, so yeah.
Thank you for watching In Trieste Web TV. We speak your language.